The Manhattan alien abduction has been labeled on Netflix to be the most credible and contested alien abduction in recent history. After watching all 3 episodes, it's certainly a tall tale, and the show does a good job of remaining relatively balanced throughout, albeit very sympathetic toward Linda Napolitano's story. The tale goes like this. Linda claims she was abducted by aliens while in her bedroom, back in November 1989, in the middle of Manhattan. 23 people witnessed her levitating in the air, all of which unrelated and unconnected to one another. Linda later goes on to say she was paralyzed while aliens conducted experiments on her. As the case continues, Linda gets an X-ray, which confirms something wedged up her nose. Only, when she goes to get it removed, it's gone. From here, things get crazier, including another abduction, a human one this time, and a potential rape too. Caught in the midst of this is Bud Hopkins, a firm believer and a man desperate to get Linda's story out there. The 3 episodes pore over the entire details of the case, with talking head interviews from Linda and a skeptic called Carol. The pair have a couple of back-and-forth skirmishes, using the same techniques seen in I Am a Killer to show the other person recordings and gauge their reactions. It works pretty well, and the show uses a lot of clips from Independence Day and dramatic reenactments around all of this, along with archival footage from news reports and talk shows to bolster out the runtime. For the most part, the show is pretty compelling, but honestly the Y-Files covered this on YouTube in a fraction of the time. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend checking it out. There are a lot of holes in this case, but it's undoubtedly engrossing, and the production design from Netflix is top-notch as usual. It's also great to see more of these paranormal cases making their way onto streaming platforms, as they're undoubtedly addictive and very easy to binge through. Whether we'll ever get definitive proof that aliens are out there remains to be seen, but regardless of holes and skepticism, the Manhattan alien abduction is an enjoyable ride.